Good morning. Today is June 18th, 2016. I am 23 miles from home. I'm looking at beautiful Mobile Bay, Alabama. I looked around YouTube and the web, and there's not much information about the Bacchetta Bella. So I thought I would share what I know about it based on about 1,200 miles of ownership now, and go over with you some of the things that I have added to make it comfortable. I don't know what you would say about the Bacchetta Bella other than the ride is great. I have owned a Range Stratus LE to compare it with. Unfortunately, the Stratus had a medium frame while I needed a long. Nonetheless, I thought the Stratus was a great bike. It is more costly new than the Bacchetta, so I chose the Bacchetta, although the Range was a toss-up. I can't really give you a good comparison. It has 20-inch wheel on the front, 26-inch wheel on the rear, and the seat is very comfortable to me, although I am very lightweight, very bony butt, so I have added an AirHawk seat cushion, which makes all the difference in the world. The other thing, which is pretty standard on any recumbent, I think, is the web backing, and for my bony back, sometimes it can get a little bit uncomfortable, as in rubbing around. So that would be one thing I would add a cover to if I could. I've not found anything suitable yet. It has, which came with it when I bought it, it has a rear bag for the seat, which is awesome. You can see how it mounts to the seat. The mounts are already present on the seat, so that all you have to do is snap the bag in. Inside the bag, there's a forward compartment, which is full depth. There's a rear compartment, which is larger and full depth. And then there's a small little zip bag there, which will hold wallets and sunglasses and everything else. This is a bag that I already had, which is attached to the universal back rack. I don't think this is the best rack for the bike. It is the one. When I bought the bike, I bought fenders and racks, and a rack, and then I put the bag on the rack, and the bag works great, the rack works great, the bag I already had. So I don't see any issues with the rack, but it is not the best looking. On the front, you can see that the bars, for my liking, are angled down a little bit. They can rotate here to any level you would like to have. There's also a, if you watch what I do, I can raise the bar, and there, sorry, it took a minute to find it. There is a screw that I can screw in or out that will then bump against, just bear with me, bump against this to hold the bars in a more up position or a more down position. I have them full down. Some people, taller people, will get into bumping their knees here when they pedal. I have also added Lucy and Charlie Brown. As you can see, they love to ride. They enjoy every ride I take. I have added a front flasher. I put a bell. I live in an area where I can ride on a nice sidewalk along the bay, so I've put a courtesy bell on it. I bought at Walmart a couple of water bottle packs. These look like they screw in, but they actually have a place where I could add a zip tie to hold them in place. It works extremely well. I added another one here on the bar. I added also, made for a bicycle, a bag and the bag zips and opens and closes. It has a plastic cover, which is really not deep enough or not thick enough, or what the word is, to hold a cell phone. So I keep the cell phone inside and the volume turned up full, but it will hold an expired driver's license, and which serves as an ID. To the other side, as you would expect, it has idlers, one on top and one on bottom. And there's debate, I'm not an expert at all, but there is debate about how much energy the idler takes from the drive. And there are, I think there's at least one bike, it might be the Easy Racer, that has no idlers, which means all of the energy goes to the pedals, to the wheels. Have added bar end mirrors on both sides. They work well, but I'm thinking about this winter adding a windscreen, in which case I will add a tall, well, there will actually be a cross piece across here that will hold the mirror, and I will add a tall stem bar end, or not a bar end but a mirror. And I think that will be better, because right now I have to look down and left or right. It's pretty hard just to flip your eyes, but if it was higher, I would be able to do that. My bottom line on the Bacchetta is I like it a lot. I'm starting to wonder if I am a trike guy or a recumbent bike guy, because I have more than 5,000 miles on trikes. And that was two trikes, a Green Speed X3 and an Ice Sprint. I'm now considering a cat trike road or expedition. I can't have both, so it's going to be a hard call. You have to take into consideration that I am age 65, and the danger of riding a trike is reduced tremendously, that is from a fall, on a trike as opposed to a bike. I have found no reason to fall on the bike, but I have come close 2 times. So that's my review. I hope it helped you. If you have questions, let me know what they are, and I will try to answer them.